Welcome to Shaw Programs. In this video we're going to demonstrate how to locate the data file that goes with the program which you have downloaded from our website. Depending on which version of Windows you are using, there is an optional extra step. These are all detailed in the help file which pops up immediately after you install the program, but we're going to run through the processes here so you can see them completed. The key difference is whether or not you're using Windows XP or earlier, or Windows Vista or later. If you are using XP, then the program files directory is not hidden by default and your data will reside in program files Shawbase address book. But if you're using Vista or Windows 7, then the data is in program data Shawbase address book, and as program data is hidden by default, that's when you have to complete this extra step. So having installed the program, we'll minimize the help file now, you'll have an icon like this on your desktop. If you double click the icon, you'll start to run the program, and you might see this error message when you first load the program. Basically it's saying it cannot find its data file. As we are using Windows 7 for this demonstration, the directory is hidden by default. If we try and go to the directory now, so if we start with the C drive on this machine, we then know that the next directory was program data, and notice that you cannot see it in the list. So if we cancel out of this, ignore any error messages, then this is the optional extra step for Windows Vista and Windows 7. First of all, go to My Computer or Computer, ignore the middle of the screen and just look for the Organize menu up in the top left. Click on this, choose Folder and Search options, choose the second tab across, which is View, and about halfway down you'll notice there's a section called Hidden Files and Folders. This is what's causing the problem. We need to show these hidden files and folders. So we'll switch this on, we'll click Apply, then OK, and then we can close this window. If we now attempt to double click on the program, we'll still get the same error message, but this time when we try to go back to the C drive, so we'll start with C, try and find that in my list, here we go, you'll notice that program data is now visible. So we double click on that, then you should find a subdirectory called Shawbase, which we'll double click on. Then depending on which program you've installed, you'll need to go into the directory for that data. In this case it's the address book program, so we'll double click there. And if you notice in the top left hand corner of this dialog, it says where is A book data. We've now found A book data, so we click on that and click Open. You might then get a second question where it's now asking you where is A book mail. That's also in the same directory, so you choose that as your second step, click Open, and then the program begins normally.